Hey Michigan Snow Pony or Renee. It's Megan, and today I'm going to be dehydrating potatoes. One, because they're getting a little old in the bag, and two, because I like to slice them up in my thingamajigger and dehydrate them so I can make potatoes au gratin. And the fastest way to make that is just to make the sauce quickly with the magic mix, and then throw in some cheese and the sliced potatoes, put them in the oven, boom, half an hour we're eating. Okay, so this is my helpful hint to you. I know you had some potatoes that turned out brown. I usually soak my potato slices in citric acid and water, some cold water, while I'm slicing them. And then I boil them after they've been sliced. I boil them for 2 minutes until they're almost completely done. And then, al dente, if you will. And then I put them, and then I rinse them off and put them in the dehydrator. This eliminates a lot of that white powdery goo that ends up forming on the potato, and I believe that's what turns it black. I'm not sure. I'm going to peel these. Well, I'm not going to peel them. I'm just going to slice them. I'm going to slice all my potatoes, and then I will show you the next step. Okay? There goes my water, and I've already put in my citric acid. About a tablespoon will do. I don't put too much in because it does hold like a lemony flavor, and I don't want my potatoes to taste like. So here it is in my machine, and I'm just pushing it down and slicing it. I lost that little push piece from my machine. Like I said, I don't do anything with the potato. I just shove them in and slice them up. And here is the finished product. So I take these and I dump them in here. And I just soak them in the citric acid so that everything is nice and covered. And as you can see, they are a little thinner sliced than the ones you were slicing because for potatoes au gratin, I like to layer them, and the slices just sort of pile up on top of each other, and you can serve yourself a nice little piece. So I do that, and the water is like really cold. Like I said, I don't peel them. I do remove these pieces. I do cut little slices off the sides of the potatoes so they fit through the funnel hole of the machine. But other than that, they all come out uniform and somewhat the same. And so I give them a little soak, and I let them sit in there until I prepare the big pot with the boiling water, and then I scoop them from in here into the pot, let them blanch for about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, and then I put them on my trays. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we're back, and in here I have my potatoes that I've rinsed the citric acid water off of, and I have now resting in some pretty lukewarm water because I want them to be warm when they hit the boiling water so that the boiling water doesn't stop boiling. And then here I have an ice bath that I will shock them in before putting them on my dehydrator trays. Okay, so here we go. So I just scoop up about a handful or so and I drop them in, and I do that a couple of times. Drop it in. And drop them in. Drop some more in. Stir them around a bit. And I let them boil. I'll be back when I have them on my trays. So here they are. As you can see, they are sort of translucent in color. I'm not sure if you can see that. See, they're sort of translucent, and putting them next to a potato that hasn't been boiled, you can see this potato. and this potato. I'm not sure if you can see the difference. You can see this potato through this potato, but you can't see that potato through that potato. So now I'm going to take them all and I'm going to blanch them. And so here we go. Drain them, blanch them. And they'll sit there until I throw the other ones in. And then I'll go ahead and put them in the dehydrator. I know I don't like to put anything cold in my dehydrator, but by the time they actually go in, they would have reached room temperature and it would be okay. These are some that I did a little earlier. Sorry, my timer keeps going off. These are some that I did a little earlier. Not a little earlier, but almost a year ago. These came out of my own garden. And let's see if I can get it open here. About a year ago, this was like last summer when we dug up the potatoes, and they are nice and crunchy. They're white. These I didn't peel. They're actually kind of good. So I'll be preparing these the same way. Thanks. Bye. So here we are, all lined up and ready for the dehydrator. I have all my trays lined up. Potatoes are nice and white. And I will start the dehydrator now. So here we are. My dehydrated product. See it there? Oh my god, I could eat this whole tray. Tray number 2. I just do them a little turn sometimes. It doesn't look like they need it. They're almost done. It's been only a couple hours. Oop. That one. Ran away. I have to taste test every tray. Make sure they're not poisoned. I tell my kids that since they were babies, and now every time they get anything from anyone or ask if they can have something, they say, "Hey mom, do you want to check if it's poison?" That's it. That's my video. Thanks for watching, Renee. Good luck on your next batch. Bye.